What's up, patties? Never text and walk. This ain't no lecture. I'm telling you because I care. Falling can change your life and style, and this is my story. A lot of you are asking what happened, so here's the details. I was walking on a crosswalk, looking at my phone. I thought I was walking up an angled corner, but no. My left foot got caught on the curb. Usually I fall in slow motion and gracefully catch my fall. This time, there were no frames in between the trip and the fall. In the first frame I'm walking, and in the second frame I'm on the ground. Bam bam. Wow, teleportation. I was carrying some heavy stuff, so the fall was pretty hard, yo. I find myself on the ground and the first thing I'm thinking is, where's my phone? Then I'm checking to make sure my camera is fine. Both are still working and good. It was when I got up that I saw this bright red line on my pelvic zone. Then I saw my pants ripped open on my right knee. Then I saw my left elbow was bleeding. I was like, that's gonna get better. It's just some minor scrapes. That was September 4th, and today is what, September 19th? So it's been over 2 weeks, and I still am dealing with these wounds. Cause now, they're infected. Having these wounds changed my fashion. I can't wear pants, nor long sleeves. So I gotta wear shorts and a skirt, and tank tops. And right now, I'm filming in my undies. Shh. This hot weather is a blessing in disguise. Man, if it was winter, I get a cold on top of my infected wounds. But then again, I learned that heat and humidity make this infection worse. And it's been real hot lately. So as the infection on my hip area got bigger, the lower I had to pull my skirt down, and the higher I had to pull my tank tops up. And I couldn't put a band-aid on it because it'd make it more humid and it'll get worse. Walking on the streets, people be looking and whistle at me. Once they see the wounds, they take it back. Yeah, that's what you get for looking at my property without permission. People have been offering all kinds of advice, and sometimes they contradict each other. Some people told me to wash my wounds with peroxide every day. Others say don't. Some people say use rubbing alcohol 3 times a day, and other people say don't. Someone told me to take a swim in the ocean, and I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to swim in Los Angeles. There's a lot of pollution here. Then a dude says, wow, that scrape looks cool. You should go to the desert and sunbathe. He said it disinfected, but other people are telling me stay out of the sun or it's gonna turn black. My mom said go see a professional. I was like, eh. You know, the past 2 times I went to the hospital, the first time I went to ER was when I ate TV dinner for like 20 days and my hands and my body was spazzing. I went and they made me wait like 3 hours. And by then I was fine, but I still ended up paying like $200-300 bucks. And then the next time I went to ER, I cut open my finger using an X-Acto knife. I sliced a piece of skin off. I went to the ER and the line was really long. The room was packed. I waited for like 30 minutes and I was like, you know what? This is not happening again. So I went home and I was fine. So this time I was like, you know what? They're just 3 minor scrapes. It can't be that bad. Never underestimate your injuries. Having these infected scrapes is a change in lifestyle. I feel like I'm a different kind of animal. Because every animal has their own way of sleeping. Like, you know, horses sleep standing up. On hot days, I could just wear a loose shirt and undies and be fine. But when it gets cooler like last night, I gotta do some strategic blanket placement. I'm thinking about making a bodysuit with appropriate openings. So about 5 days ago, it took me an hour to fall asleep. And I finally fell asleep at 12. And at 3:30 a.m. I woke up again because my wounds were so itchy. And I couldn't go back to sleep because they were so itchy. So finally I decided to go to the clinic that morning. And the doctor, physician, they tell me that I've got impetigo. I'm like, impeto, what? Sounds like a subgenre of tango. One of the signs of impetigo is yellow oozes coming out. Yeah, that's what I was going through because I felt like a tree sapping. Anyways, they told me to get this $75 cream, small tube. This small guy, 75 bucks. And then I had to take these pills, you know, antibiotics. Never underestimate some small injury. It could turn out to be something big if you ignore it. Anyways, this expensive 5-star cream seems to be working. It better. Feeding these wounds are more expensive than feeding myself. Needless to say, I'm never walking and texting at the same time ever again. Actually, I wasn't even texting. I was looking up a cafe because it was such a hot day. I've learned my lesson, but there are times I catch my hands about to take that phone out while I'm walking. Old habits die hard. Hey, I could have had it worse. I could have been walking the crosswalk and a car would have hit me. When you walk around with your infected wounds exposed, those wounds act as icebreakers. People ask, what happened? You tell them, I was using my phone and walking. And a lot of those people tell me that they've seen so many people crash into poles. And then there's this middle-aged lady who got run over a skateboarder. She fell down, and the first thing she does is looking for her cell phone. You know, our body is more important than technology, but for some reason we're like, where's my phone? Where's my phone? And I also heard a story about someone who did get hit by a car while using their phone. My dear viewers, texting while driving is dangerous, but texting while walking can be just as dangerous. Your phone takes away all your attention, so when you're using your phone, just be using your phone. And if you ever feel like a sapping tree, please seek a professional. It's not always good to be patient with your injuries.